recovery as compared to him? Do you feel like you're on the right schedule, or where are you at?
I mean, I'm just grinding, trying to get there. I really can't give you a time schedule or anything like that. I have no idea. Just trying to work hard, get better.
When you have an injury like that, obviously you can't run, do things like that. So weight-wise, did you have to do anything special, or have you gained a bunch? What happened there?
I think I gained a few, but it's nothing too crazy. Nothing that I can't just work off real quick. So I'm in the process of doing it now.
Is it hard to kind of sit back a little bit in the blue right now while other guys are getting the reps?
I'm itching. I want to be out there bad, but my team doing their things. Watching the backs, learning a lot, mental reps. So I'm getting my work in another kind of way.
What specifically, not that you can't do anything right now, but what specifically might you not feel as confident about? Is it that first cut type thing, or?
No, not really first cut. It's just mostly just gaining my confidence in everything, really. Just building confidence to try to get back out there and just do everything I was doing before I got hurt.
Do you have I don't know, it's still early, I guess, but do you have a thought in mind about maybe a point where you'd almost want a redshirt if things didn't turn out for you?
No, that's giving up. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna go until they tell me I can't. So I'm gonna just keep working and keep trying to get out there as best as I can.
Do you think that that's a? I don't know. Do you think that's a thought though in their mind that they've got so many backs, it's a crowded backfield. You've got a redshirt year available. That hey, maybe they can have you around for another year. Do you think they've got
I don't
that
know.
as a backup plan?
I can't really think for them. That's probably something you should ask them. But I mean, if I just keep grinding and showing them that I want it, the decision is still theirs. But just keep working to try to help their mind in my favor.
Would you fight that if they suggested it? It sounds like you're not.
No, I never go
fan.
against my coaches.
Right.
I'll easily, as soon as they say it, I'm down with it. No words after that. But it'll hurt. I'll say that much. I just want to play. So either way though, doesn't matter.
So where have they had you working the most so far this preseason?
Well, this week I've worked at left guard most, and then last week I was working at right tackle when Wade was resting up. But I've really, every day, played at least two positions. So it's sort of challenging, but just being able to flip sides and flip the plays in your head. But I pride myself on trying to be able to do the best I can wherever coach needs me.
Well, you guys went through the spring with basically kind of locked in. It seemed like a starting five. Is this preseason stuff just about getting other guys ready, or do you feel like you're all back in competition and a little bit in flux?
I definitely think it's a competition. I've been working hard every day trying to at least earn more playing time, if not start, and try and contribute to the team as much as possible. But, just being able to flip around, I think, play multiple positions is helping me get more playing time.
You think you could play pretty much anywhere but center at this point?
I do, yeah. I've played in high school, played both tackles, like switch sides every play. And I actually did play center in high school too, but I don't know if I want to tell coach that. But yeah, I've gotten a lot more comfortable with playing both the guard positions. So I think if I needed to, I could play wherever I need to.
Is that odd to play? I mean, are there many 6'8" guards?
Not that I've heard of, no. But I definitely enjoy trying to help the team as much as possible.
Not many 6'8" guards in the Bay Rivers district, anyway.
No.
For a guy who's really trying to become that sixth or seventh, first guy in off the bench type thing, is it frustrating to see a starting five that's entrenched from like the first day of spring, or do you kind of use that as motivation to, try to get to that point this year and be ready to try to do that next year? I don't know how you perceive that.
I've definitely used it as motivation. You're always one play away from getting in. And then I've been here for a while and kind of seen how it goes and gotten used to the system. So I think taking the right steps to get where I need to be.
Yosuah Nijman seems to be getting some work with the first team too, and obviously he's new to the position. What do you see from him and his development?
He's just such a great athlete, and then he's starting to get it all in his head, understand the plays, understand what the defense is going to do, how they're set up and everything. So I think he's just going to keep getting exponentially better. He's a really good player.
Did you lose weight in the offseason?
I did. Weighing in around 320 right now.
Okay.
You were 340 in the spring, thereabouts?
Around there, yeah.
You just feel quicker,
a lot quicker. Definitely got a lot stronger too in the process. Just shredded some fat and got stronger.
Yeah, it's noticeable. What did you do?
Just changed my eating habits mostly. And obviously I did some extra cardio and stuff through the spring and summer, but most of it was just changing eating habits.
What were you eating?
A lot, everything.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be hard for a dude that probably went from eating whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted, to having to actually like watch it. You know?
It was, but in the long run, if it's going to give me a better opportunity to play, it's definitely worth the lifestyle change.
Is it eating less? Is it substituting healthier things?
Eating less, a lot more fruit, a lot healthier,
This
just everything.
This is one of our favorite topics. What did your calorie intake go from?
I have no clue what it
We've
was
always
at.
laughed about how like Lawrence Gibson said it was like a 10 to 12,000 calorie a day thing. To, you know.
I'm jealous of him because he had to gain weight.
Exactly, it's the other way around.
But I've always been on the upper end and need to lose weight, and I have no clue when I was up at my heaviest, how much I was eating. But I worked with Miss Jenny a lot, our team nutritionist, and she's been great, getting bod pods, getting diet plans and everything. So I was cutting down to about 4,000 to 6,000 calories a day.
Oh wow.
Did you follow that growing up, though? I mean, you grew a couple of inches since you were here, didn't you?
I think I came in around 6'8". I'm not sure.
Okay.
Still held pretty steady.
Was there a favorite food you had to give up? Was there one thing that you were like,
I love some cookout, so every once in a while I'll treat myself, but not very often anymore.
less than before?
Yes.
Did you have to cut a lot of red meat, or was it like switching red meat to chicken or something, or what?
I eat a lot of chicken now. I love fish, and then when I'm home, I go fishing all the time. Bring fish back here. So I love to cook also.
It seems like you've made sort of a rapid ascension here to practicing some with the first team and getting those kind of looks. What's this preseason been like for you?
Well, I've just been like working hard and you know, just like as an offensive unit, like we're just really pushing it. We're like working on like urgency and moving really fast and fast-paced offense and stuff like that.
Canham talked about your hand movement. He said he's big at his first move is slapping somebody's hands away, and you're good at getting them back up again and kind of disrupting that way. Obviously, he works against you a lot. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like that's your biggest asset, is just sort of your hand placement and what you can do with your hands?
Well, like Coach Cyril always like tells us that we have to punch, and like we do these drills where like we have this touch punch and stuff like that. So like just putting our hands in the right spots is like what Coach Cyril really wants from the offensive line.
You were so new to the position when you switched halfway through the spring. I mean, how different does it feel now compared to 4 months ago when you first made that
I feel like it's much easier now because you know, we rep a lot of our plays, so like it's coming natural a little bit. Like I'm still a little off a little bit, but still working on my craft.
You at all surprised to be as advanced as you are at this point? I mean, it was new in the spring when we talked to you. Are you surprised that it's gone as well as it has?
Well, I'm just trying to work hard and stuff. I didn't know like it would happen like this, but I'm just just focused on like working together as a unit, like getting like the offense together as like a team more like than like just like focus on like being more as a unit, as an offensive unit.
Before you enrolled, did they tell you this was a possibility, that you could switch sides and be playing on the line?
No, they haven't.
So what was your reaction when they told you that they wanted to move you over there?
Well, I just went with it. I was like, you know what, whatever's best for the team, I'm just gonna do that.
Do you feel like it's paying off though now that it seems like it's going pretty well for you?
Yeah, I guess it's paying off now. I mean, even if I would play defense or offense, I would still give like maximum effort. So.
Would you like to ultimately get back to the defensive line? Would you like to ultimately get back to the defensive line?
I kind of like offense.
Yeah. Oh, you do? You like offense, huh?
I like offense now. It really opened my eyes.
Yeah.
How much weight have you been? I know that you said you needed to add some weight in the offseason. Did you do that? And where you
Yeah,
at?
a few pounds, probably like 10, 15 pounds.
What are you at now?
Like around 280, 280-ish.
Does Coach Searles want you to be one of his 300-pound guys eventually?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, he does.
How did you get there?
You just like, I just gotta eat more, eat a lot. They just, every time like you go team dinner, they get an extra plate.
So Parker's trying to lose weight. You need to get, so just eat some of Parker's food.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.